Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anunta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful bucket hat. Here it is. It looks like this. It's perfect for summers, or you can have it into the winters as well. So this is an all-season hat, and here it is. It looks like this here. Now for this one I have used my 100% cotton yarn. It is this, the Drops Paris Unicolor 100% cotton yarn. Now the recommended hook size is 5 mm, but instead of using this 5 mm I have used this 4 mm of the hook. So here it is. This is my 100% cotton yarn and I've used this 4 mm of the hook. Now the size of this hat is about 8.5 inches or 22 centimeters long. And if you want to check the circumference of this hat, it is about 6.5 inches or 17 centimeters, and it is about 11.5 inches or 30 centimeters wide. Here it is. So these are the measurements, and this is a perfect size for an adult hat. And here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. We will start with the magic circle. So just have your yarn around your fingers like this and have this magic circle here. And now here we will chain one. Now this chain one is not a stitch. I will not count this chain one as a stitch. This chain one I have made only to secure this magic circle. Now here we will have 6 single crochets. So for that I will just insert my hook into this magic circle and will grab the yarn. Here I'm going to have 2 loops in my hook, yarn over ends, pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first single crochet. Again, we will insert our hook into this magic circle here and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have our second single crochet. And we're going to need 6 single crochets here, so that's going to be our third single crochet. 4, 5 and 6. Here it is. We got our 6 single crochets, and now I will pull my yarn. So just pull this loose end and make a circle here, and here it is. This is our round number 1 with 6 single crochets, and now I will go to this first single crochet. So this is my first single crochet, and I will insert my hook into this first single crochet here like this, and I will yarn over and will grab the yarn, and here I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook. Now yarn over ends, pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first single crochet of your round number 2. Now to remember, we can have this stitch marker. It is. Have the stitch marker. Have the stitch marker on every first stitch of your every round. So here it is. For round number 2, this is our first single crochet, and now I will again go to that same stitch and will insert my hook into this same stitch and will grab the yarn and will have 1 single crochet here. Again, we will go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab yarn and have your 2 single crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. Again, go to this next stitch and have 2 single crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Now keep on having 2 single crochets into each stitch, and by the end of this round number 2, we will have 12 single crochet. Remember, we are working on a spiral way, so we will not have any slip stitches or chain one. We will straightway start working on our next round. So here it is. Just keep on having 2 single crochets into each stitch for this round number 2, and by the end you can have your 12 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. I got this 12 single crochets here for this round number 2, and now for my round number 3, I will take out this stitch marker and I will insert my hook into this first stitch and we'll have 1 single crochet here. Have the stitch marker back on, and now we will go to this next stitch. So here it is. Go to this next stitch, and here into this next stitch we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So here it is. It's 1 and 2. Again, we will go to this next stitch and we will have 1 single crochet only into this next stitch, and again we will go to this next stitch and here we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. Here it is. And now we will repeat this pattern. So keep on having 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets. Keep on repeating this pattern, and by the end of this round number 3, we will have our 18 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I got my this 18 single crochets by the end of my this round number 3. And now for round number 4, I will just take out my this stitch marker. I will go to this next stitch and will insert my hook and will have my first single crochet here. So I hit this first single crochet and have here the stitch marker back on. And now we will go to this next stitch, and into this next stitch we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. And now we will go to this next one and we'll have 1 single crochet here only. Here it is. And now we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 4. So again we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have only 1 single crochet. Here it is. Go to this next one and have 2 single crochets here, 1 and 2, and go to this next one and have 1 single crochet. Again, go to this next one, have 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet. Again, go to this next one and have 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern and have your batches of 4 single crochets, and we will repeat our this pattern for 6 times all the way around on our this round number 4. And by the end of this round number 4, we will have 24 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round number 4, I got my this 24 single crochets. And now for my round number 5, I will take out my this stitch marker. I will go to this next stitch and will have my this first single crochet here. Have the stitch marker back on. This is my first stitch of round number 5. And now here, first 3 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So have this 1 single crochet here, go to this next one and have 1 single crochet, go to this next one and have 1 single crochet. And now into this 4th stitch, we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2 here. And we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 5. So here it is. Again, for next 3 stitches, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. It's 1, 2 and 3. And into this 4th stitch, have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2 here. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and by the end of this round number 5, we will have 30 single crochets. So again, for next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and into this 4th stitch, have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my this round number 5, I got my this 30 single crochets. And now for my round number 6, I will take out my this stitch marker. And here, first 2 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1 single crochet. Now this is our first single crochet, so we will have a stitch marker back on. This is the first stitch of our round number 6, and go to this next one and have 1 single crochet. Here it is. So first 2 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and into this 3rd stitch, have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. And again, next 2 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 and 2 here. And now we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 6. So again, for next 2 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Into this 3rd stitch, have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. And again, next 2 stitches, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. It's 1 and 1 here. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round number 6, and by the end of this round, we will have 36 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you here. And here it is. At the end of this round number 6, I got my this 36 single crochets. And now for round number 7, take out the stitch marker, and here first 5 stitches, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. Go to this first stitch and have your 1 single crochet here, and we will have our stitch marker as well, because this is our first stitch of our round number 7. And we will go to this next one and we will have 2nd single crochet here. Go to this next one and have your 3rd single crochet. Go to this next one and have your this 4th single crochet, and go to this next one and have your 5th single crochet. So here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We got over this 5 single crochets, and now we will go to the 6th one, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. And we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 7, and by the end of this round number 7, we will have 42 single crochets. So again, first 5 stitches have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and into this 6th stitch have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round number 7, I got this 42 single crochets. And now for my next round number 8, I will take out this stitch marker, and here first 3 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1 single crochet. And now this is our first stitch of our round number 8. So we will have our stitch marker here, and again go to this next 2 stitches and have 1 single crochet into each stitch, and here it is. So here first 3 stitches have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Go to this 4th stitch, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So it's 1 and 2, and again next 3 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Here it is. And now we will repeat this pattern all the way around on this round number 8, and by the end of this round number 8, we will have our 48 single crochets. So again, first 3 stitches have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Go to this next one and have 2 single crochets here. It's 1 and 2, and go to this next 3 stitches and have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Here it is. Like this. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round number 8, I got this 48 single crochets. And now for my next round number 9, I will take out this stitch marker, and here first 7 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. Have you this 1 single crochet here, have you the stitch marker back on. This is our first stitch of our round number 9, and have 1 single crochet into each stitch for our first 7 stitches. So it's 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Here it is. Have 1 single crochet into each stitch for our first 7 stitches, and we will go to this next stitch, our 8th stitch, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. Here it is, 1 and 2. Here. And now we will repeat this pattern all the way around on this round number 9, and by the end of this round number 9, we will have 54 single crochet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and into this 8th stitch have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round number 9, I got this 54 single crochets. And now for my round number 10, I will take out this stitch marker, and here for first 4 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So here it is. Have your this first single crochet, have your stitch marker back on because this is your first stitch of your round number 10, and we will go to this next one and we will have second single crochet, 3 and 4. Here it is. So first 4 stitches have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Into this 5th stitch we will have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2, and now again next 4 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here it is. And now we will repeat this pattern all the way around on this round number 10, and by the end of this round number 10, we will have our 60 single crochets. So again for first 4 stitches, it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Into this 5th stitch have 2 single crochets into this 1 stitch, and then again next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3 and 4, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end of this round number 6, with my 60 single crochets. And here it is. At the end of this round number 10, it looks like this. And now for round number 11, here we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch for our first 9 stitches. So here it is. Just take out the stitch marker and go to this first stitch and have your 1 single crochet here. We're going to have stitch marker here because this is our first stitch of our round number 11, and have one single crochet into each stitch for first 9 stitches. So here it is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Here it is. First 9 stitches, have one single crochet into each stitch, and into this 10th stitch have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2 here. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 11, and by the end of this round, round number 11, we will have our 66 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my round number 11, I got my 66 stitches, and it looks like this. Now for round number 12, here first 5 stitches we will have one single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, just take out your stitch marker, have your one single crochet here, have your stitch marker back on, and go to this next one and have your this one single crochet. That's going to be your second single crochet, 3, 4 and 5. Here it is. First 5 stitches, have one single crochet into each stitch. Now go to this next stitch, into the 6th stitch, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch here. And again, next 5 stitches, we will have one single crochet into each stitch. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here it is. And now we will repeat over this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 12. And by the end of this round, round number 12, we will have our 72 single crochets. So again, first 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, have one single crochet into each stitch. Go to this next stitch and have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. And again, next 5 stitches, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next 5 stitches, have one single crochet into each stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round, round number 12, I got this 72 single crochets. Now for round number 13, take out your stitch marker, and here first 11 stitches we will have one single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, have your first single crochet here, and we will have our stitch marker here. And now go to this next one and have your second single crochet. So that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Here it is. First 11 stitches, have one single crochet into each stitch, and into this 12th stitch we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And now we will repeat over this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 13, and by the end of this round we will have our 78 single crochets. So again, first 11 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. First 11 stitches, have one single crochet into each stitch, and into this 12th stitch have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of this round, round number 13, I got this 78 single crochets. And now for round number 14, take out this stitch marker, and here first 6 stitches we will have one single crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1, have the stitch marker back on, go to this next stitch and have the second single crochet, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here it is. First 6 stitches we will have one single crochet into each stitch, and now we will go to this next one, and here we will have 2 single crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2, and again next 6 stitches we will have one single crochet into each stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here it is. It looks like this. And now we will repeat this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 14. So again, next 6 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Next 6 stitches, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Go to this next stitch and have 2 single crochets into this one stitch, and again next 6 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, have 1 single crochet into each stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and by the end of this round, round number 14, we will have 84 single crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my this round, round number 14, I got my this 84 single crochets, and it looks like this. Now, for our round number 15, we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So for that, just take out your this stitch marker and go to this first stitch and have your 1 single crochet here, and have your this stitch marker back on. And now keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch for this round, round number 15, and by the end of this round, round number 15, we will have 84 single crochets. So keep on having 1 single crochet into each stitch all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end with my 84 single crochets, 1 single crochet into each stitch. And here it is. At the end of my this round, round number 15, it looks like this, and I got my this 84 single crochets. So now onwards, from our round number 15, we will not increase any stitches. And now we will work until our round number 28. So from your round number 16 to round number 28, just repeat your round number 15. So each round will have 84 single crochets. And remember to have your stitch marker on every first stitch of your every round, so that you will remember that which round you have been working on and which is your first stitch. So do not forget your this stitch marker. Keep on working on your next rounds, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. After my round number 28, it looks like this. And now for round number 29, this is my last stitch, and this is going to be my first stitch of my round number 29. Now here I will take out my this stitch marker, and I will simply just take out my hook and will go into my this first stitch. Now here I will go from the back, so just insert your hook like this, and here we got over this loop from over this last stitch. Simply just grab the loop here like this, and we will adjust the loop here like this. And now here I will again insert my hook into my that same stitch. So this is my first stitch of my round number 29. So here I will insert my hook again. I'm just gonna loosen up a little bit. So just loosen up your this stitch a little bit and go to that same stitch here and insert your hook like this and grab a yarn. You're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first single crochet, and we will have 1 chain 1. Now here this first single crochet and a chain 1 will count as your first double crochet of your round number 29. So here it is. Have your first double crochet of your round number 29, and we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have another double crochet, and we will go to this next one, and we will have 1 more double crochet. Here it is. It looks like this. Now here first 13 stitches, 1 3, we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So here it is. We got over this first double crochet, second double crochet, third double crochet. Go to this next one and have your 4th double crochet, and keep on having your double crochets until your next 13 stitches. So first 13 stitches, we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch, and I'm going to meet you after that. Here it is. Here it is. First 13 stitches, we have our 1 double crochet into each stitch. So here it is. It's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13, and into this 14th stitch we will have 2 double crochets into this 1 stitch. So simply just have 2 double crochets here into this 1 stitch, 1 and 2. And now we will repeat over this pattern all the way around on our this round, round number 29, and by the end of this round, round number 29, we will have our 90 stitches, and all of our stitches will be a double crochet. So just keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. So again, next 13 stitches have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13, and into this 14th stitch have 2 double crochets into this 1 stitch. Keep on repeating this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I'm at the end and I've got my this 90 stitches here on my this round number 29. And now I will simply take out my hook from here and I will go to this first stitch. So this is our first double crochet. This is our single crochet and a chain one, our first double crochet. So just insert your hook into this chain one here from the back and simply grab your yarn. So just grab your this loop, not yarn, but the loop of your this last stitch, and simply take out your loop from the back here. Like this. Now if you want, you can adjust the loop here like this. Here it is, and you can simply turn your this work. I'm just gonna adjust my this yarn here like this. So here it is, my hook is like this, my working yarn is always at the back. So here it is. And now here we will have another double crochet. So for that, just loosen up your work in here, and this is our first stitch. So I will again insert my hook into my this first stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn. Here it is, and I'm gonna have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first single crochet and a chain one. That will count as your first double crochet. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have our second double crochet. So here it is, first 2 stitches we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch, and now we will go at the back. So we will go on this last stitch here, and we will insert our hook into this last stitch like this here, and grab your yarn from the back and pull up a loop, and now level up your yarn here like this. And here we're going to have 1 longer single crochet. So here it is, you got your this 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is our pattern, and we will repeat this pattern all the way around on this round number 30. So again, we will skip over this next stitch. So skip over this next stitch. This is already taken, this one is already worked on. So we will skip over this next stitch, and we will go to the stitch after that, and we will have 1 double crochet here like this, yarn over and go to this next stitch. So this one is already worked. We will go to this next one, and we will have 1 double crochet here, and now we will go 2 stitches back. So here it is, this is our last work stitch, this is our previous stitch, and we will go to this 1 skipped stitch. This one we just skipped, and we will insert our hook into this skipped stitch, and we will grab the yarn, and we will level up our yarn like this. And now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your longer single crochet. Here it is, like this. Again, this is our last work stitch. So we will go to this next one, and we will skip over this next stitch, and we will go to this next 2 stitches, and here we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. Here. Now we will go to this skipped stitch, this one, insert your hook into this skipped stitch and grab your yarn, level up your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is going to be a longer single crochet. Here it is. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round number 30. So again, I will go to this next stitch, I will skip this next stitch, I will go to this next one, and we'll have a double crochet here. I will go to this next stitch, and we'll have 1 double crochet here. And now I will go at the back, and I will go to this skip stitch, insert my hook, grab my yarn. I'm going to level up my yarn here, and we'll yarn over and we'll pull my yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. And we will repeat over this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And here it is. At the end of this round number 30, it looks like this. Here it is, and I'm here on this last stitch. So here it is, I've got this last stitch here, and now I will take out this hook from here, and I will go to this first stitch. Now here, this is our longer single crochet, this is our double crochet, and this is our chain one. So I will just insert my hook from the back into this chain one. Here it is, like this, and I will attach this loop here on this hook, and will simply grab this loop from the back. Again, you can adjust this loop here from the back, and here it is, it looks like this. And now here we will repeat our pattern for our round number 31. So for that, again we will go to that same stitch. So insert your hook into this first stitch, same stitch, and grab your yarn, Here it is. You're going to have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and have a chain 1 here. Now this chain 1. Now this 1 single crochet and a chain 1 will count as your first double crochet. Here it is. We will go to this next stitch and we will have 1 more double crochet here. So here it is. 1 double crochet into our this first 2 stitches, and now we will go at the back. So here it is. We will go on this stitch at this last stitch, and here we will not insert our hook into our this stitch. We will go down to this 2 strain of yarn here. Just insert your hook like this and take out your hook from the back. So here it is, like this. Again, here's your hook. This is your 2 strain of yarn. Just insert your hook like this, and you're gonna find your this gap here, this one. Just take out your hook from the back here and grab your yarn and pull up your yarn, and you're gonna have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your 1 longer single crochet. Again, we will skip over this next stitch and we will go to this stitch after that, and we will have 1 double crochet here. Go to this next one and have another double crochet here like this, and now we will go to this last skipped stitch here and insert your hook. Now here again we will insert our hook like this. So just have your this 2 strain of yarn here, go at the back, you are going to find your this space here, insert your hook like this. Here it is. Now grab your yarn and level up your yarn. Here it is. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops here. So our first 2 pattern will be like this, and now for our this third pattern we're going to slightly increase the stitches here. So for our this third pattern here we will skip over this next stitch. So skip your this next stitch and we will go to the stitch after that, and we will have 1 double crochet here. Here it is. And now we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have 2 double crochets into this 1 stitch. So have your 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2 like this. Remember, for first 2 patterns we had over this 2 double crochets. Only for our this third pattern we have over this 3 double crochets. And now we will go at the back again on our this last skipped stitch, and we will insert our hook like this here, and we'll grab the yarn. Here it is. Pull up your yarn and yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and here it is. This is your stitch. It looks like this. And now we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 31. So again, next 2 pattern we will have as our this regular pattern with 2 double crochets. So again, here we will skip over this next stitch. We will go to the stitch after that, and we will have 1 double crochet here. Go to this next one and have 1 double crochet. Here it is. So have just 2 double crochets here, and now we will go at the back with our this skipped stitch, and we will insert our hook into our this 2 strain of yarn here, and we will take out our hook from the back here like this, and we'll grab the yarn and we will pull our yarn like this, and yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first pattern. And now we will go for the next pattern, the second pattern. Again, we will skip over this next stitch. We will go to the stitch after that, and we will have 2 double crochets here only. So here it is. It's 1 double crochet and our this second double crochet. So for this pattern will be with 2 double crochets only. Again, go at the skip stitch, insert your hook like this into the gap, and grab a yarn and have your 1 longer single crochet here. So here it is. 2 pattern we are going to have with our 2 double crochets, and now our this third pattern we will have with 3 double crochets. So here again we will skip over this next stitch. We will go to the stitch after that, and here for first stitch we will have 1 double crochet here only, and for the second stitch we will have 2 double crochets into our this 1 stitch. 1 and 2. Here it is. We got 3 double crochets here because this is our third pattern, and here again we will go to this skipped stitch, last skipped stitch, and we'll insert our hook like this, and we'll grab the yarn, and we will have our 1 longer single crochet like this. Here it is. And now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round number 31, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round number 31, and it looks like this. And now again I will take out my this hook, and I will go to this chain 1, our first double crochet. Now this is our longer single crochet, this is our double crochet, so that's going to be our first double crochet. So just insert your hook like this, and again I will grab the loop from the back here, like this. You can always adjust and tighten up your work. Here it is. Now loosen up your work a little bit, and again we will insert our hook into that same chain 1. Grab your yarn, you're going to have 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and chain 1, and this is your first double crochet. Now we will go to this next one and we will have another double crochet here. Here it is. And now again we will go at the back, so we will go on this last stitch, and again we will repeat our pattern. So we will insert our hook like this. Here it is. Level up your this stitch and simply have one longer single crochet. Here it is. Again, for this next stitch, next pattern, we will skip over this next stitch. We will go to the stitch after that, and we will have one double crochet here. Yarn over, go to this next one and have one double crochet here. So have 2 double crochets here, and now we will go to this last worked stitch and we will insert our hook like this, and we will have our longer single crochet. Here it is. And now this is our third pattern. So again we will skip over this next stitch, we will go to this stitch after that. Now here, if you remember, we have 3 double crochets. So here we're going to have 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. So we're going to have 3 double crochets here. So first 2 pattern will have 2 double crochets, and here this third pattern will have 3 double crochets. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Here it is. 1, 2 and 3 double crochets, and now we will go to this last skip stitch and we will insert our hook in here and grab your yarn and have your longer single crochet. Here it is, like this. And now keep on repeating this pattern all the way round on over this round number 32, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Remember, after every 2 pattern, so this 1 and 2, after every 2 pattern, your third pattern will have 3 double crochets. So simply have 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet and simply finish up your pattern and repeat your pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my this round number 32, it looks like this. And now I'm just take out my this hook. I will go to this first stitch here and I will insert my this hook from the back here like this, and I will grab the loop like this. And now just level up with this loop, and we will again go to that same stitch and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have 1 single crochet here and a chain 1, and that's going to be our first double crochet. Now yarn over and go to this next stitch and have here this second double crochet here, and now we will go at the back and we will insert our hook into this 2 strain of yarn, and we will grab the yarn from the back and we will have our longer single crochet. Here it is. It looks like this. Now for our this second pattern, now here we will increase our stitch. So again we will yarn over, we will skip over this next stitch, we will go to this stitch after that, and here we will have 1 double crochet, yarn over, go to this next stitch, and here we will have 2 double crochets. So here it is, it's 1 double crochet and go to this same stitch again and have this second double crochet. So here it is, you're going to have 3 double crochets here, and now we will go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook and grab your yarn here like this, level up your the stitch and have your this longer single crochet. Here it is, like this. And now we will go to this our third pattern. So here it is, we will skip over this next stitch, and here on our this third pattern we already have 3 stitches. So here we are going to have our this pattern with 3 double crochets. So simply just repeat your pattern here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Here it is. Again, go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook into this 2 strain of yarn, go at the back, grab a yarn and pull up a loop, level up your this yarn and simply have you this pattern. So here it is. So for your first pattern you will have 2 double crochets, and for next 2 patterns you're gonna have 3 double crochets. And now we will repeat over this pattern all the way around on this round number 33. So again, for over this next pattern. We are going to have our pattern with 2 double crochets only, and that's going to be only one pattern here. So here it is. We will skip over this next stitch, go to the stitch after that, and have your this 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2, and now we will go to this skipped stitch and we will have our longer single crochet here. Here it is. And now for next 2 patterns, we will have our pattern with 3 double crochets. So again, skip this next stitch, go to the stitch after that, and here have 1 double crochet, yarn over, go to this next stitch, and into this next stitch we will have 2 double crochets. So here it is, it's 1 and 2 here, and we have our this 3 double crochets. And now we will go to this skipped stitch and we will insert our hook like this, and we'll grab the yarn here, and we will have our this longer single crochet. And again, for this next stage, we already have our this 3 double crochets here, so we will repeat our pattern here. So skip this next stitch, go to the stitch after that, and here again have 3 double crochets. So it's 1, 2 and 3. And now go to this last skip stitch, go to this 2 string of yarn, insert your hook, grab a yarn, and have your this longer single crochet. Here it is. And now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on our this round number 33, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Remember, on this round we will have our this first pattern with 2 double crochets and next 2 patterns with 3 double crochets, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round number 33, and again I will leave my this hook and I will go to this first stitch. So this is my first stitch, and I will grab my this loop. So I will insert my hook from the back and will grab my this working loop and will take out my loop from the back. Again, simply adjust your this loop here. And now for round number 34, I will again insert my hook into my that same space and will grab the yarn, and we'll have 1 single crochet here and a chain 1. Now this 1 single crochet and a chain 1 will count as my first double crochet. Yarn over, and I will go to this next stitch here and we'll have another double crochet here. Here it is. And now I will go at the back and we'll have my this longer single crochet here like this. Now I will go to this next pattern, and here I have my this 3 double crochets, so I'm gonna have 3 double crochets here. So for that, simply have 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3. Here it is. And now we will go to this last skipped stitch, insert your hook here and grab a yarn and have this longer single crochet. Here it is. Again, we will go to this next pattern. So here it is. We're going to skip out this next stitch, go to this next pattern, and here again you're going to have 3 double crochets. So we will have 3 double crochets here. It's 1, 2 and 3. And our 4th stitch will be a longer single crochet. So for that we will go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook like this, grab a yarn, level up your yarn, and have your 1 longer single crochet. Here it is. And we will repeat over this pattern for this round number 34. So remember, your first pattern will have 2 double crochets, and then next 2 patterns will have 3 double crochets. Keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. At the end of my this round number 34, it looks like this. And again, I will take out my hook. I will go to this first stitch and will grab my yarn from the back. Adjust your this loop in here like this. And now simply go to that same stitch and grab your yarn. You're going to have 2 loops, yarn over, and have 1 single crochet and chain 1. Now this is our first double crochet of our this round number 35. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have 2 double crochets into this next stitch. So here it is, have 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. So we got about this 3 double crochets here, and now we will go at the back and we will repeat our pattern here. So have you this longer single crochet here like this. And now we will repeat our pattern all the way around on this round, round number 35. So for each pattern for this round, round number 35, will have 3 double crochets. So here it is. You got your this first 3 double crochets here. Go to this next one, and here you already have 3 double crochets. So skip your this next stitch, go to the stitch after that, and have 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. Then I have 3 double crochets here. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Here it is. And now go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook, and have you this longer double crochet. Here it is. Again, for next pattern, we already have our 3 double crochets here. So just skip your this next stitch, go to this stitch after that, and have 3 double crochets here. So here it is. It's 1, 2, and 3. And now go to this last skip stitch, insert your this hook, grab a yarn, and have your this longer double crochet. Here it is. Now your this next pattern, you have 2 double crochets here. So here we will increase our 1 double crochet. So again, we will skip over this next stitch, we will go to the stitch after that, and for our first double crochet we will have 1 double crochet, yarn over, go to this next one, and here into this second stitch we will have 2 double crochets into this 1 stitch, and that's how we will make our 3 double crochets here. And go to this last skip stitch, insert your hook, grab your yarn, and have your this longer double crochet. And here it is. Your pattern looks like this. Now keep on repeating this pattern all the way around on this round, round number 35, and I'm going to meet you at the end. Remember, each of your pattern will have 3 double crochets. And here it is. At the end of my this round, round number 35, I'm here, and now we will insert our hook into our this first stitch. So this is our first stitch, and grab your yarn and have your slip stitch here. Here it is, like this. I will simply cut my yarn. So just cut your yarn and secure your this last stitch here. And now we will need our needle here. So just have your needle, and I will go to this next stitch. I will insert my needle like this, and I will simply go to this last stitch. This is my slip stitch. I will insert my needle here into my this loop, and I will take out my needle from the back. Here it is, like this. So here you're going to have this nicely knitted stitch, and there will be no flow on your work. Here it is. And now simply hide your this all ends in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. Our bucket hat is ready. It looks like this. Here it is. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share, and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.